Kristen and I have been married for 17 years. Met each other actually growing up in church together. We've got 4 kids. Riley's our oldest, and then we have Asher, then we have Eli, and we have Kinley. So we have 2 girls, 2 boys. Our girls are our bookends. And so from 14 all the way down to 5, and so we're covering all the stages all at once. We have been here at Central for about 6 months. Before that, we'd spent 15 years out west in Colorado. I'd served as a lead pastor for the last 5 years at a church just south of Denver. Before that, 10 years serving as an associate in student work at a church down in Colorado Springs. So yeah, we've been here going on 6 months now. Yeah, so there's a couple things that, are exciting right now, and some of them are things that we have planned. But then if I just step back and sort of look at what the Lord's doing, just over the last couple of weeks, there have been people just about every Sunday who to them, like an unexplainable reason, they've just shown up. And I had a great conversation with a lady on Sunday who just felt like she needed to be there. And it was really, really a sweet story just to talk with her about what God's doing in her life and going through some tough things. So there's some anecdotal stuff like that that's really cool that we're excited about if God's moving in that way. We've seen several baptisms over the last couple of weeks and expecting more and more of that. But I would say the most exciting thing to me right now that we have planned is just looking for and exploring different ways for our church community to be about our larger community. And one of the things that I say all of the time, I even sign on my emails this way, is for the kingdom and for the community. And we want to be a church that is for the kingdom of God first and for our community. And so to be for our community, we have to know our community. We've got to know our neighbors, know their names. And so we're doing some things really to stretch ourselves in that way. This fall, we're excited. We're launching an Awana program here at the church, and so we're fired up about that. There's so many kids in our area and families with kids, and so we're looking forward to discipling kids that may not even be believers yet. And so really excited about some of our age-graded ministry stuff and the way that we believe the Lord's pushing the ball down the field. Picking up after 15 years in one place and moving with kids from 14 to 5 is a challenge. And so still praying, we're still praying and just seeking out those relationships that the Lord's blessing us with, that we're trusting He's going to bless us with. Transition doesn't happen all at once, right? I mean, it takes time. And so we are still in maybe a year of transition in a new place. And so just praying for those connections and for our kids to make friendships that maybe they'll have for life, and for the Lord to bring those people sort of in our orbit as well, just that we can continue to make those connections. Yeah, so I praying for Central right now in these days is we're just asking the Lord for fresh wind. We're just asking the Lord that we would have His vision for this place, for these people, and for our community. And so we're asking for creativity, and we're asking for clarity. We're asking that we would be hearing from Him what He wants to do here, and not so much, hey, we've got a program and we're asking the Lord to come alongside of it and bless it. And if God's not behind it, we don't want to do it. And sometimes that's hard because we think we have good ideas and we think that this should work. But more than anything, we just want to be in the midst of God's will. We want to see a movement of God in our days in this community and be a part of that. So to the churches in our association, we're so grateful for you. We're praying for you, and we're so grateful that you guys are linking arms with us here at Central as we sort of link arms all together. And so thank you for praying for us and seeking the Lord with us in these days. We're grateful for you.